Hello. In this video, we will be discussing how to create a user. When a user is created, the super admin or staff for creating them is giving them access to the admin or backend side of the connector. To get started, you'll first click the admin tab and then click the user's icon. You can always come back to this main page here to modify any previously created users. First, you just click the show filters box and then narrow down to the user that you'd like to select. However, to create a new user, you'd click the green Add User button. You'd first enter their contact information, first name, last name, and email address of the user. Email address is important because this is how they're notified that they have been created and given access to the backend side of the connector. You then assign them to the organization they're working with. If the organization is already created, you simply type that text in here and then the information would autofill. If the organization has not been created, you can scroll over to the How to Create an Organizations video as you will click the Organizations tab and then click Organizations. This would need to happen first in order for you to type a text in for this organization field here. So you would need to create an organization first before you can create an active user. As we scroll down here, you'll see text under groups. This is where you assign functions a user can perform when they log in. As you can see, there's text in front of a colon here. This is the feature. Any text in front of the colon is a feature within the connector. For example, appointments, assisters. As we scroll down here, locations, or organizations. So any text in front of the colon is a feature within the connector. As you'll see behind the colon, there's add, edit, or view only. If you give someone view only permissions, for example, for organizations, you're saying this user can log in and only see the organizations. However, if you're saying this user can modify any organizations or add or edit any organizations, then you click this box here. So that you can allow and dictate what users can do once they log into the tool. We also have a comprehensive box here, which is a super admin full add, edit, or view of all sections. This is a one-stop shop box that allows you, as the creator of this user, to say what someone can do once they log in. This kind of autonomy allows organizations to create users the way they would like to. As we scroll down the page here, once again, you have the super admin, a full add, edit, view. And this is a comprehensive user permission that allows this person to see and edit all of the functions in the connector admin. You'll also notice admin states. These boxes here allow national partners or those organizations working across multiple states to select which states the user should have visibility access to. This bottom section here, the admin partners, admin organizations, and admin locations, is probably the most important part when you're creating a user. In the connector, admin partners are those entities who have purchased the connector. A user should only have something in the admin partners field if they're associated with the partner who purchased the connector. Anyone with admin partners permissions will be able to see all of the data associated with that partner in the connector. So in this case here, if I select Arkansas, for example, Arkansas would be the entity that purchased the connector, and then this user, when they logged in, would be able to see all of the data under the partner. Admin organizations allows you to narrow down further to specifically say which organization or organization's data this user should have access to. You can input multiple organizations here if applicable. Once again, doing this allows you to narrow down even further and say that this user, maybe they shouldn't have access to everything under the partner, but they're working at a specific organization. Therefore, they can have access and see the data associated with those specific organizations. We'll unclick those as we go forward. And then similar to admin organizations and admin partners, admin locations allows you to narrow down even further to specific locations a user can have access to. In the case you're creating an assister as a user, and that assister is only doing enrollment at one or two locations, you can just enter those locations here. That way, when the user logs in, they'll only see data associated with the one or two locations you entered here. Essentially, the checkboxes under groups, as we scroll back up here, these checkboxes allows you to dictate what a user can do once they log in. However, the text entered here, as we scroll back down, for admin partners, admin organizations, or admin locations, this allows you to dictate what the user can see once they log in. Once this process is complete, you simply click the Create User button, and you'll be taken back to that main page where you can always go back to modify existing user accounts.